Nityanandam everyone, I welcome all of you to today's video. Today's video what I want to share with all of you is why Sannyas for the statement that Swamiji made about 2 days ago. He said, in a world where we have to work for survival, violence and stealing is unavoidable, Swamiji said. And I wanted to share in this video why Sannyas for the statement. The moment when we speak out there, the moment we tell the people out there that I'm taking sannyas, the first thing they ask is, they feel that we have run away from life, from responsibilities, from having to work, having to earn money, having to have kids, and having to complete our education like degree or master's, whatever it is. Now the thing is, why sannyas for this statement that Swamiji made? I realize not only we have to work for survival, but even to be able to have an identity, to be able to live happily with yourself, for you to be having a dignity about your own life, you have to conform to many things about what the society says about you, your life, the purpose of your existence, and your role in the society. Not only we have to work for survival, for our basic needs, but the very thought current that is being put into us as a default in a society is what makes working for survival mode a very comfortable thing, where we don't even realize that we are being cheated upon. A few thought currents of such are like, who are we? For example, if there's a 15-year-old kid in the society, a 15-year-old human being, let me say, in the society, one thing that the child has been told is, you'll have hormonal problems, mood swings, you'll be very irresponsible, you will just have a very casual life and all those things. But the point is that the child have not been taught how to handle himself, what is actually the purpose of his birth, what is actually the purpose of his existence, and how is he supposed to live his own life. But we don't educate all of this to anyone. In fact, to any age group, they are not educated of why they are living at this age, what are they supposed to do, what is the purpose of the existence in the society. None of this are being educated, but demanding for something, demanding them, literally everyone in the society to do something means, you have to go to school when you are in that age, you have to go for a degree in that age, otherwise you'll be looked down upon, you'll be literally stripped of your dignity. And then if you don't get married, again there is also another thing where people have something to say about that. And if you fail to conform to that, how they look up to you, not even look up, how they look down to you, how you're being bashed from your own conscience. That is what society is. That's what I realize. Violence and stealing is unavoidable in a society in a world where we have to work. But in a world where we are not allowed to stay true to our conscience and being supported with truths, with reality, with the life solutions, life techniques, the life science, the life gadgets to be able to uplift ourselves, where human consciousness breakthrough can happen. That is what I realize. And that is exactly why sannyas. Because sannyas is literally, not only we say no to that crap of how the way they function, means by right, as in my age, I should be completing my degree and moving into masters, or probably working. But not only saying no to that, and staying true to myself that I am here for an ultimate purpose and I'm living my life on a daily basis for that. Not only that, but also the very thought currents that have been put into me, or into me means everyone in my age group, but a few of us who have come out from that world and live here sannyasis, is where we ferociously say no to all these thought currents that have been put into us as a very basic foundation thing. Now, I don't know whether if the way that we have been made to live, or the way that we have been, the ambience that we have been in, is intentionally or out of ignorance, but ignorance mixed arrogance, I don't know, you figure it out. But sannyas is definitely the statement to the world that is very keen on making you conform to the way it functions, not giving you the science to empower yourself, not giving you the knowledge about who you are, why you are here, what is your role, how can you contribute. Instead of telling you how can you contribute as your own existence as a human body, you have been told how can you contribute as a doctor, as a so and so person, as someone with such an affluent background, of someone with such a power. Even what you think of how you can contribute is after you conform to develop your identity to what it says as ultimate identity, not as who you are. And the irony is that we are made to feel that we have the handle on ourselves by we feeling that we know who we are. We don't know who we are. We feel that we know who we are. Like, I know there are only certain parts of our life that we know who we are, not in every single aspect. And the every single aspects includes the most subtle thing of the question that you have about yourself: who you are. Who am I? Sannyas is literally a living statement of to the world that lives, that says that you have to work for your survival. You have to say yes to the thought currents that I'm going to put into you and conform and build your identity upon that. Only when you achieve that, you will even feel good about yourself. You will even feel good about your own existence. Sannyas is an answer to all of that in the most ultimate way, but the most beautiful and smooth way. Why? Because out there we don't know who we are. We will never be able to know who we are, but we have been put into the delusion that we know who we are, and we have been told to celebrate it. There are many things that I can say if I want to speak about this, but point is, sannyas is literally, I'm not even saying like the next step, it is literally on the other end of it. Because it's when you really see, it's literally, I'm saying, it's not even like the next step, it's literally the other way of it, the other phase of it, which world has not seen. Because somewhere we have lost, the Vedic Hindu tradition has lost its hold in the world's mind itself. Now it's Swamiji that is again coming back to life. So with that, I thank you so much for watching this video. Please do leave more comments, and I hope you understood what I said. And of course, do watch Swami Chitsang where he spoke about this statement. Thank you so much, Nityanam.